Yeah.
Are we recording?
What would you rate yourself?
Yeah.
Are we recording? I think we are, right?
Yeah, from time.
Yeah, we're recording. Yeah. Jemel, what would you rate yourself?
On looks?
Yeah.
9
A 9.
out of 10. I'm an attractive guy. I'm not gonna lie.
A 9.
Yeah, out of 10. Yeah,
A 9?
that's what I said, nigga. That's what I said.
Downplay it.
I know. That's
So,
what
like,
I said.
It sounds
Yeah.
like you don't agree.
Are you comparing? Do you compare yourself to anybody else, or are you in the bubble?
Just the general, like, okay, in the room, I'm better looking than all you niggas in the room.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's true.
Why does it have to be that? Yo, honestly, if
You asked me
want
if
to
I'm
believe that, that's
comparing.
fine.
You asked me if I'm comparing. So
Yeah.
if the census is the room, then
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I was gonna say you're the one wearing the mask.
So you're a 9. So if you're saying you're a 9, there's somebody better than you
Yeah, I'm not perfect, so that's why I'm a 9.
in this room? Because then you'd be a 10.
I'm a 9, fam. I'm a 9.
This is what
Humble.
What did
That's
I?
crazy.
What did I give myself for that? I don't even remember what I gave myself.
I give myself a 6, solid.
I was
That's
gonna say
crazy.
probably like
Solid 6.
6.57.
Yikes.
Because there's
Like-
still improvement to be. That's why I say yikes.
That's why I said 9.
It's only up from here. There's only one tick, bro.
Exactly.
Like, that's
what about you,
crazy.
Dream?
That sounds
I give
crazier to
myself
me.
a 10.
Okay.
Yeah, you did
The
say 10.
energy,
Yeah,
yes.
violent. What are you talking about?
Nigga,
Oh,
I'm
so,
a 10, bro.
so you the best in the room here. You the
Yeah.
best. This nigga.
That's
Confidence, bro.
You know what?
Confidence.
Confidence is,
Yes, it is.
Other
great.
niggas might feel like I'm a 6.
Confidence
Pause.
is a good thing to have. But
I'm not
sometimes you
looking at
gotta
you like
be
that.
objective.
Well, like I know I'm cute. I know that much. But
With a 6, nah. You don't think you're cute?
I know I'm
giving
cute,
yourself a
but it's
6.
like I know I can do better.
That's the thing. Like I know there's improvement to be made.
Yeah.
To give myself a 9 or a 10 is just arrogant.
Yeah,
that's
improvement.
pure arrogance.
That's not
I go
arrogant.
from a 10 to 11.
All right.
Okay. I gave myself a 9 so I can improve to a 10. You feel me? Because I'm not perfect.
I feel you, man. I'm giving myself a lot of space. That's me. I'm just giving myself room, a lot more
Room for improvement.
That's it, man.
That's good,
I
man.
feel that.
That's it. I'm only at my second form, the second freezer form.
Yeah, this is
You
not
feel
the
me?
final form still.
You only got one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm close to
You're
it.
basically a
You
third
got one
form.
tick, man.
Oh no, you're in final form, but you're not 100% yet.
Exactly.
So you haven't hit the peak.
That's so
Intro
funny,
the
bro.
pod, Jason Wagwan.
I was kind of, gonna play it out a little bit more, but sure. You're on the clock. So
He's on the deadline.
you already know what it is. The Max Monster Podcast coming at you live and ever direct. You got the boy Dre Splash coming in the building on his own wave. And we got 2 special guests, Pooh Shiesty.
Jeez.
Nah, I'm not Pooh Shiesty, just
Pooh Shiesty in the
Broke out the
building.
bin.
Pooh Shiesty.
Pooh Shiesty in the building, boy.
Broke out the
What you
bin.
talking about, boy? Podcast that
He's still
raised
locked up.
Boy, we
He's still
got a
locked up.
special guest in the building. Fuck you talking about? Now just play. We got the model, aka what else you do? You do a lot of shit.
I do a
Modeling,
lot of shit. Model, entrepreneur.
entrepreneur. Yo, you do
Half
so much
man,
shit I
half
forget.
amazing. Half man, half amazing. One and only. I just go by Jemel. No nicknames. My name's already 5
What do you
letters.
mean
Going
coldest?
into-
What do you mean coldest winter?
That's my alias. You know what I'm saying? That's my alias. But Jemel is cool. ColdestWynter is cool too. But out here,
Drop all your
the
handles.
green,
and shit.
the green goblin.
money off
Yo.
the Mac.
But what else do you do other than modeling? Because I know you do other shit. Modeling,
Well, I have my
entrepreneur.
I have my own business. I have multiple jobs, multiple streams of income. Still trying to build that. Not just can't put it all out there because people be watching.
Yeah,
people
you
be
got the mask on.
scheming.
So I feel. See, that's what I said. Shiesty, like, you know what I'm saying? You try to be a little incognito today, and you got the dreamer in the building. Dream.
Gang.
You feel me? You just graduated. Congrats,
Congrats, brother.
Appreciate it.
That's good. That's a big deal.
Black
That's what's up.
excellence.
For real, man. That's good, man.
What program?
That's
Media Foundation, just something like.
good.
Okay. I hope that translates into something prosperous for you.
Yeah,
Blow it up.
More bags.
It's always good to see things through and get that sense of accomplishment because that propels you to keep doing your shit, man.
I can tell you firsthand. It took me 10 years to finish my program, a 3-year program.
I didn't even finish it. Still got one more semester.
Damn, you still in school, nigga?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's almost at the finish line. That's the most important part, bro.
Yeah, one more semester left. Yeah. But I done did like 3 other programs. So
Okay.
Yeah. I'd be crazy if I was doing the same one. Yo. Actually, no, it'd be fine. It'd be fine.
It'd be fine. It's your journey.
Everybody has their own race to run. So
exactly.
That's all it is.
Tortoise in the hair.
That's all it is, man. And you got your boy J-Tronics, privy to every bondage, shifting the ever tectonics.
I was gonna say, I actually forgot you didn't do yourself.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We ain't new to this. We true to this. We've been doing this since the uterus. We are the Mossin podcast. If you haven't already, hit that like, hit that subscribe.
Share that, comment,
do all that
I
shit.
stopped reading the comments, but still comment. Well, remember, I got beef with people in the comments. I have to go on my personal page to respond to people.
This nigga all went on this Kevin Durant.
So I had to stop. Because I didn't want to hide behind the company name.
Let me log out real quick.
Why don't you just make a burner account? And then
I want them to know it's me.
Oh my
God. Let them know it's me.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
If I do it off the Mossin page, they're going to be like, oh, yo, who's talking? But like, if it's my personal page, they're going to be like, oh.
Saying you want all the smoke.
I want the smoke.
Tell them that you. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk it out, brother. So you don't like the last episode? What's up?
I'll be sending voice notes because I'll be getting.
That's crazy.
Wait, what? You
sending a stranger voice notes?
No, I'm just saying, like,
coming on your show
if I beef with someone, I'll send them a voice note. Like,
too much to type.
Hey, yo, pussy. I gotta make sure they hear like how I'm actually saying it. Because when you're typing it, they're gonna think they know how you're saying it.
It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. But go ahead. It's good for the content, though. It's good for the content.
Yeah. Start that beat.
Nah, let's get negative, bro. Talk your shit.
Let's get negative. I don't like being negative, man. It doesn't feel good. You guys like being negative?
Nah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes though.
It has its moments.
Sometimes it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I have it in me all the time because, like, yo, sometimes I just feel myself getting real negative. I'm like, hold on, I gotta take a deep breath.
It be draining, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But sometimes you need that negativity, though.
No, you don't.
Because then, if you're always gonna have positivity all the time, you're not gonna be able to deal with adversity like that. You gotta have the negativity so you can be prepared for it.
I'm not saying to ignore it. I'm just saying you don't gotta perpetuate it.
Yeah. You just try not to. What's the word? Not honestly, visualize, but like I guess like
because I like to instigate shit.
Yeah,
I feel you.
I
feel you. There's nothing wrong with being a shit disturber.
You got gaslight people sometimes
in a positive way. You know?
Time and place. Time and place.
In a positive way, man. But anyways, you guys got arrested.
Yeah. Well, I got cuffed.
You got cuffed.
Yeah.
You got arrested.
Yeah. That's not arrested, bro. I tell you, that's not arrested, bro. He was not detained. He was not in the back of the police.
If he is in cuffs against his will, is that not detention?
It wasn't against his will, though.
Oh, so you gave him your hand?
Yes.
No. So he lifted my hand up a bit, and then he's like, "Give me your hand." So I'm not gonna try to resist because I've already seen too many times where people are like, "Oh, what do you mean? I'm not resisting," and they're not giving their hand.
Let's give the backstory here before we continue. Let's give the backstory. Dreday, give the backstory to the people, the listeners. They don't know what's going on.
So for everyone that's just listening to this podcast, so right before we started recording, we actually got raided by the police.
Yeah.
So
feds did a sweep.
Basically, what happened because we had to get some information before we talked about in the pod. So we came in, boom, me, Dream, and Jemel. We came in. I'm cleaning up the studio just before we're about to start doing the recording. And like I was already about to face the door because I'm like, let me bring in the mics and all that. And then we hear police. So I thought like, it's probably outside or something.
Somebody need help. Yeah.
I heard police think somebody need help.
Yeah.
I thought it was outside. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was gonna ignore it because I'm like, that's not my problem.
Hey, my man, I'm like,
black people in the police. We don't have a really good track record. So we mind our business. We mind our business.
We don't run towards.
We don't run towards the police. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. That's how you get shot.
Exactly. So didn't think much of it, and then all I hear is, "Please come out with your hands up." So I'm thinking, oh shit, some shit about to go down outside.
Yeah, this guy got his phone and shit. He's like, oh, let me record this, boy.
And then like when we came out the room, that's when we start seeing like lasers pointing at us.
Jeez, beams.
So I have my shades on, so I can't really see what's in their hands. But obviously what's going through my hand was like, yo, there's only a few things that people will be pointing lasers at you like that.
All I see was flashes and lasers.
Bro, there's three officers.
Yeah.
One of them had the strap out.
Yeah.
The next one had a taser out,
Yeah.
and the next one had someone else out. We didn't know.
We didn't know what that was. We didn't see that.
Straight on the whole time.
We didn't
The
get
whole
the DLC
time.
for that gun yet.
Yeah. We don't know what that
He
was.
was on it.
Body
Some
cameras
crazy
and everything.
shit.
Red light beams everywhere. They're like, yo, come on with your hands up. Go on the ground. I'm like, yo, what is going on here? Like,
Yeah.
what's up? Jade is the first one out. So he was the first one on the ground, taking up all the space because the space, there wasn't too much space.
it's a little hallway.
It's a little
there's
hallway.
three of us. We're all big guys here. We're all over
Almost
6
like
feet.
6 feet, yeah.
Plus, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's not a lot of wiggle room. So get on the ground, they'll put your hands up. So they go and they put the cuffs on DeAndre because I guess he's the first one there.
Yeah.
Like, you got any weapons on you? Trying to search, go for ID, And then me and Jim were in the back, just on the ground on our knees, and they're like telling us like what's going on or
Hold on,
whatever.
you to skip past the part. You still had the mask on.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
It's not crazy.
You didn't
bro.
lift the mask at all. You didn't think.
Well,
let me
no.
lift this up.
When we came
Let
out,
me look at least a little bit.
When we came out there, I understood why he didn't take it off. Just because when we got there, they're screaming at us, "Put your hands up."
Yeah, I was
like, lift the mask right then. It would have came up with my hands. It would have been one fluid movement.
You
You don't want to give them a reason to be wilding.
What you talking about? You lifted your mask.
Yo, you got guns pointed at you, fam.
At that point,
it's
at that point, you just listen to what they say.
They even told us like, yo, stay still. Too.
Yeah,
stay still,
don't
and
move.
lift your hands up at the same time. What you want me to do?
Just listen to what the niggas are
You
saying,
know what?
bro.
I'm happy this nigga wasn't there. Because if this guy was there, I get you. I would have got shot.
I would have been fucking
DeAndre probably got
around, nigga.
tasered off of your dumbass not listening to what these niggas saying.
Yes, sir. I would not have taken that shit serious.
So thank God this guy wasn't there. I would have either died or I would have shot myself today.
Nah, you probably wouldn't have got arrested. 'Cause I would have been like, yo, what's going on, guys?
You asked too many questions.
Yeah.
No, you gotta ask those questions. That was de-escalation.
But out of the three of us, he's the only one that got cuffed, which was like strange. I guess because he was like the closest one to them. He was the one that got cuffed. I was behind him. I could have barely got on the ground because again, there was not a lot of space to be
I
on.
don't understand how they cuffed me and he had the mask.
They couldn't get to him fast.
Because they could see that I was a 9 out of the mask. Like, I'm not gonna leave this nigga alone. You know what I'm saying? They know the vibes, bro. They see the drip. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they handled the situation well. I said like I was just like surprised by like how like they came like so quickly. Like yo, what's
they get
going
mad
on?
quick.
Like bro, we got into the building, like unlocked the door. 5 minutes later, they're here. Police. I'm like, bro, what is going on? So, but yeah, man,
I personally feel like whoever called, I'm not gonna call them out on the pod, but whoever called,
it was your neighbor.
They definitely said we got some black people.
You don't know which neighbor, right?
We know exactly who it is.
Oh, you know which neighbor it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just the fact where it's like I feel
you did say. Yeah.
I feel like they just said, yo, we got some black people. They're like, oh, niggas? All right. They hung up the phone. They didn't even tell them we on the way. They just pulled up. They pulled up in 4 cruisers and all that. I don't know if they're still here right now though.
Yeah. But it was a calm situation, after everything got, straightened out, no one got hurt, everything.
I got hurt, my wrist hurt.
Oh yeah, this guy.
I kept complaining that my wrist hurt. And then I was like, yo, can you loosen this? I'm not a threat. This guy's like, nah. And then I didn't hear when he said like it's not supposed to be comfortable.
Yeah, that's what the officer
I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not even a threat. So
like, he doesn't know that though. To him, you're just another nigga. You know what I'm saying?
He emptied my pockets. He knew I had no weapons on me.
That's true. Man, just doing his job, But in those situations, just gotta be calm, listen to what they're saying, and just de-escalate everything. Because it was just a big misunderstanding. Like the person that called said that, they saw a knife. I'm like, bro, the man had keys in his hand.
How did you guys talk him down, like out of it? Like, so you guys were just like, we're just.
I was just talking normal. I said, I said, well,
honestly, we weren't even talking at first though. They started asking us questions, and that's when it really like.
Yeah, because I'm just like, yo, like, what the fuck's going on? Yeah, because I said, yo, like, what's going on? And they're like, oh, like we heard someone breaking in, and I was like, we just got here. So I'm like, how long ago did you get this call? And like, they didn't really answer my question because I was like, yo, like, how did like. It didn't make sense to me because I'm like, we didn't even know there was someone even in the other room. That was one thing, and then when they said, oh, like the neighbor called, and I was like, neighbor called, like, and then I seen him come out, and he was just watching, and then I think he said like he doesn't recognize us.
Was the neighbor door open or just cracked?
It was closed.
We came in.
It was closed.
Completely closed.
So this nigga creaked the door.
Saw the shiesty and got scared.
Shiesty, man.
He's like, nope.
Holy fuck.
Nope. But my whole thing is, bro, I'm in all white. It's the middle of the day.
Things too. That's the thing. It's like, I don't know what Roberts comes in with bare stuff.
That's the equipment to like.
We're talking loud. It's not like we're whispering. Yeah. So it's like it would have been different.
The stethoscope, the fucking the stethoscope, whatever the fuck that shit is. What do you call that shit? The stethoscope? What is it called?
Are you talking about for the doctors?
The shit for doctors. The stethoscope. Yeah, how do you pronounce it?
The
see what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
how you go? Go ahead. Go. He's not even gonna try.
I know what you're talking about though, but
like, we all on the same page, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So
the situation was just a big misunderstanding. Exactly. So but I'm happy that it got.
We're all safe, man.
I thought you were gonna tell me to get up and then they're gonna put me in the whip. Like once
I thought Dreday was about to.
Yeah, I was.
You thought he was out here?
They put the cuffs on him. I said,
yo, they put on quick,
shit.
bro.
Yeah,
like once they came, yo, give me your arm, and they start pushing my arm up, and I was like, bro. You don't even know what's going on. Like, what did I do? I'm like, what did I do?
I shouldn't be laughing, but this situation is so funny, man.
It's just funny. At the end of it all, though, when everything was calm, the cuffs were removed, and they understood, like, yo, these guys just here to film a podcast or whatever. Right. They held us up.
Saying it was like a Family Matter episode.
They're like misunderstanding our bad. You guys keep doing. Wasn't one officer talking to you about Pinball Cummins? Yeah, was it you?
Yeah. He was talking about the jersey we have.
Trying to be relatable and thing. Now I'm like, I understand y'all got a job to do. You guys did your job. All right, bounce. There's no threat here.
That's good.
We don't got to be buddy. You know, you did your job. No one got hurt. All right, salute.
That's crazy.
I was even saying earlier, like this will now be the third time in my life that I've been cuffed, and it was just like, man, this is. All 3 times was all misunderstanding. I was like, bro, this is mad annoying.
That's crazy.
Like the first time, which I was gonna tell you guys before, was I was playing Manhunt in my old area, and like they were looking for someone else. And when we looked over the corner, we thought it was like the person that was it. So we're like, so the guy that was in front of me was like, oh shit, there they are. And then we started running, and then all I hear was freeze, stop running, and then we just stopped and we put our hands in the air. And then that's when like they cuffed us and they're like, "Yo, like, why do you guys run?" And we're like, "We're playing Manhunt." Like,
and then you were playing a game. We're playing a game.
And then I'm about to stop for nothing. Not even the police.
And then after they're trying to like throw some like shade, being like, "Oh, well, it's kind of coincidentally that you guys are playing Manhunt when we're looking for someone." And I'm like, "Well, how are we supposed to know you're looking for someone?"
And weren't you guys like teenagers? Like at this point,
playing
I was probably like 12 at that time.
Wow. So they put cuffs on you at 12 years old?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The second time I got cuffed was when I was 17. And we were busting off firecrackers at Royal Orchard. And then like these cops.
So you deserve it.
Well,
so that one you deserve. That one was not a misunderstanding.
It wasn't that serious.
2 were a misunderstanding.
It wasn't that serious. You already know how it is when your kids are shooting Roman candles at each other.
What? You deserve it. But go ahead.
So then, so they came. They drove up on like the ball court. We're like, oh shit! Started running. We scattered and everything. So we jumped this fence. You know where the creek is by Royal Orchard. So we hopped over the fence. We broke a fence. Because like we couldn't get the door open, so we kicked it down. So we mashed up a man's backyard door.
This sounds like you guys ever see that movie Juice with Tupac? Yeah, one part where they're all running from Tupac at the end. Yeah, that sounds like that. I just hear it in that song, that old school song in my head.
That's fun.
Don't call it a comeback, dude.
So after we broke down the fence, we were in this neighborhood, and we're like, all right, we're blessed, yo. Like they couldn't have found us now because we either had the choice where we could have went down to the creek or we could have went down like the neighborhood. So we went down the neighborhood because we're like, yo, they couldn't have chased us like this far. And then all we see is a car just pull up out of nowhere. We're like, oh shit. So then we started running again. Get to another fence, and then my boy's in front of me, and I'm like, bro, hurry up and jump this. I'm busting. I need to hurry up and get over this shit. So he's struggling to go over it. Then he finally makes it over, and then it's my turn to go over, and then I get pulled back, and I'm like, fuck. And then after, like, I'm like, man. And then they cuffed me, and they're like, yo, who are those guys you're with? I'm like, yo, I don't know who they are, yo. I'm like, I ain't snitching.
Stay solid.
I ain't snitching.
Stay solid. I rated that.
So I'm like, I ain't snitching. They're like, so they're like, yo, how old are you? I'm like 17, and my birthday's like 2 months, from that day. And they're like, 18? I'm like, nah, don't try to age me. I'm not 18, I'm 17. So then they're like, oh, like, you know, we're gonna have to call your parents and who are those guys? Still not giving them no names. So then now they're like, yo, we're gonna have to like arrest you and they take you to the station and everything. So I'm like,
what
fuck.
you gotta do, cuz?
So I gave so I was like, yo, I just met these guys. I gave them a fake name, gave them a fake number, and then after they ran my name, I was good. I don't know how it happened. I gave them a fake name. I don't know how they still let me go.
There's a lot of names in Canada.
Yeah, so they let me go. Thankfully, the fake name I gave them wasn't actually.
There's a white guy.
Yeah, I guess so.
What name did you give?
I found out later that apparently they don't have pictures that pop up on the screen.
Probably back then.
Yeah, back then they never had pictures. It was just your name, address, and everything.
Yeah.
So then after they let me go and everything, and now today's the third time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, at least you can say that you've been in cuffs. A lot of, other black people that had encounters with police 3 separate times, they probably hasn't all been the same, you know?
I honestly, I tipped my hat off to these guys where I thought they were going to put their knee in my back. I'm not even going to front. That was the one thing I was going through my head after they cuffed me. But I was like, I wasn't even moving. I was just like, yo, can you just loosen this? Because it hurts.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Now that I think about it, they probably just said like, yo, it's not even worth to like bring you to the department and all that.
Because the bare paperwork, they have to do it too, bro. Policing is bare paperwork.
When they were leaving, they literally say, yo, it's usually like way harder than this.
No, I'm talking about when you got arrested at 17.
Oh.
But we'll get to that in a second. Hold on. Because like when you got arrested at 17, you give him a fake name. I'm like, yo, what are the chances that the name you gave is also 17?
I don't know.
And they live in the area.
Yeah, they probably
no, but I told them I told them I don't live here.
So okay.
Yeah, I said I don't live here no more.
What are the chances that they're 17 and they're like, same sex? Well, you probably give them a guy's name, but yeah. So they probably just like it's not even worth it. Same thing with that situation.
It was just fireworks. It was just fireworks.
Jason, have you been cuffed before?
No.
What about you, Dream?
Never cuffed.
True.
Close encounter though. Close encounter.
So today wasn't going to be the first time, man.
That's crazy.
You know wrong.
Yo, they're like, yo, this nigga got experience. Cuff this guy.
They can see it on your wrist. Oh, those will fit perfect on him. That's crazy.
That shit, that shit
he's
even
used
fit
to
properly,
this.
bro. That shit didn't fit
Slow down,
properly at all.
he's used to this.
That's crazy. This guy sexualized it.
That's so wild. Oh my god.
But man, it is what it is, bro. Life goes on.
Yo, at least we're able to come talk about it in the pod.
Share it with the people.
Content.
Yeah.
I wish we started earlier, and then it would have happened mid.
Yeah, I wish we started earlier too.
Yeah,
niggas
I don't
gotta
think
be
it
on
would have
time
happened.
and shit. It's all good.
You think I kicked down the door during the pod?
Yeah,
A lot.
That would have been crazy. But yo, I'm not even in the front though. They probably would have broke the cameras.
No.
Yeah, they would have busted it up, pushed the mic over, ran up in here, kicked over my camera, kicked over this camera.
Get down on the ground.
Yo, to assert that.
Why are they gonna aim at the cameras? Like, let's get the cameras.
No, because like you're trying to come in, you're trying to set yourself up in a position and everything.
No, you don't gotta do all that.
You got a body.
That's why you got reactive, and
Because remember, they don't know what the room looks like, so they're just gonna bust right in.
Clean sweep.
Just gonna bust right in. It's almost like I think they said if a police comes and like raids your house, like they're not paying to fix it. You gotta do it yourself.
No, I think you could put in a claim to have the police fix it.
I don't
Pretty
know.
sure, because it happened to one time there was I don't know if it was like a homeless guy, but some guy was on the run. He was bleeding, and he came. I feel like I told this story before, but. So let me start from the beginning. So my mom, it was early morning. My mom usually does her thing in the morning, clean dishes, blah, 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 blah. Open the side door. There was a man there. She screams, locks the door, calls my dad. What's going on? Oh, there's somebody at the side of the house and they're naked and they're asking to come in their house.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, it's crazy. They're like, what the fuck? So we all go downstairs. This guy's, but before we even open the door again, he's already hopping the fence to the neighbors. The office. Yeah, the office.
This guy heard your mom screams like, oh, yeah, I get out of here.
Yeah. So boom, we called the police. They get like a bunch of cars and they come with the dogs and everything. I think they even had the helicopter, which is crazy. It was like, oh yeah, we were looking for this guy. These guys were I don't even know why, but they were trying to like hop over the fence as well or some shit. The police. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Instead of knocking on the door saying, hey, can you open the back door for us?
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, cool. These niggas broke the fucking top part. You know that top, like, I don't even know what you call it, like decoration part?
Where you add like a light or something on there?
Yeah, some shit like that. And it has like the crosses. Yeah, the posters and shit. Like the top part. They broke that shit. I'm like, okay, cool. Y'all gonna fix that? Boom. So my dad put in a claim with the insurance, and I think the insurance.
Okay, that's proper.
Bills the police.
Well, they bill us, the taxpayers.
Well, yeah.
No, if it's going through insurance and They bill the
bro.
police.
We pay the police, you know.
Yeah, that's
tax
the tax
dollars.
Yeah.
So yeah, you paid for it in a sense. I paid for it in a sense.
Yeah, but,
that's crazy. Yeah.
At least I'm getting my money back, right?
That's it. That's it.
Getting it back in a way.
Yeah.
But
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Wait, what's today's date? Today's June 24th. Forgot to even give a date. June 24th, Saturday, 3:06. You know, this happened at like about 1:40, 1:45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good though. Life goes on.
Life goes on.
Scared. We wasn't scared.
I was kind of scared. I'm not even gonna front.
Jesus.
You're scared?
I'm not even gonna front, bro.
You're scared?
I was a bit scared, bro. I got cuffed. I thought I was going downstairs.
This guy.
I literally to the big outside.
I literally thought I was going downstairs, and I was because in my mind I thought you guys got cuffed too.
Nah.
It wasn't. That's what's going through my mind.
Over his shoulder. Why am I the only one?
Bro, they even asked for ID. I didn't even have my ID on me. I just
because like for me it was like yo, I don't like most of the time I don't know which pocket my wallet's in.
This guy
usually like so usually like when I'm looking for my wallet, I go in one pocket. Oh, it's not in there. We're going to the next one. So I told the guy straight up, I don't know which pocket my wallet's in. It's either gonna be my left or my right.
Yeah, so and then let them grow up your pocket like that.
Well, yeah, I couldn't do it. That's why I was cuffed. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, no choice. But you shouldn't be scared, bro. All you gotta do in this situation when you're dealing with 12, just keep it solid, stay calm,
on the outside, I look calm. On the inside, I was like, oh shit.
You let that man slip his hand in your pocket.
Well, you have a right to be. You're the only one that got cuffed. So again, your experience was different. Me, I was chilling, you know, kick up. I was mad I had to go on the ground because I got that shit on. Now my shit's a little bit dirty. Like,
nah, you good.
And like even and also I was at the front, so I was like, if anyone's getting shot, I'm getting shot first. Or if it's an accident, I'm getting shot. Because I remember he even made a joke where he's like, "It's a good thing you guys cooperated because you know this wouldn't be fun."
Yeah.
And then I was like,
while pointing the gun at you.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I don't remember that.
No. The gun was being pointed at us at the time. It was when they came in and were on the ground, and then they were like, you know, good thing you guys are being very cooperative because you know, obviously it wouldn't have been.
Getting tasered. Yeah.
And then in my head, I'm like, damn, that would have been me.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the front.
To get cuffed and tasered at the same time, it's rough because you're just on the ground shaking. You can't even brace yourself.
Shit myself.
That would have been a bad situation.
Oh man,
I've never been tased before, so I definitely would have shot myself. I would have been like, we wouldn't have been able to pod.
Jesus.
I'd have to go home.
I'd have to go home. That's funny.
I wouldn't want to pod anymore. I got cuffed. I shot myself. Misunderstanding. Nah.
I would have been like, what's that smell? I gotta go home, guys.
Sorry, guys, I gotta go home.
This is about it. My day's done. I'll just see y'all next week.
See y'all next week.
We'll see you on Discord. Have to call in sick for the whole week.
Yeah, man. Damn, you might gotta call in sick for the whole week. Yeah.
Like
go to a little therapy. Yeah. Do a little Headspace app. Do a little meditation and shit.
Well, the free Headspace I got.
Yeah, yo, chill. They don't need to know where that came from. But yeah, man. Yeah. So what's with the mask?
What do you mean what's with the mask?
I'm not saying like nothing's wrong with it. I'm just asking what's with the mask.
Well, let the listeners
it's
know.
Just today's ensemble, you know. It's just another day, you know.
I wore a mask for like Halloween.
Sometimes you gotta be incognito. You know what I'm saying?
Don't know. It's summertime.
What I mean?
It is 25 degrees right now.
Mask could never be hot. We're a big shot. I'm chilling, bro.
I know you.
Summer's my favorite time of the year, bro.
Mine too.
The hotter, the better. That's what I say.
I feel you.
I don't know about that.
No, I like heat.
You like when it's steaming hot?
Yeah, fam.
I go in the sauna every day after the gym.
Yeah, fam. The hotter, the better.
I haven't been to sauna in a minute, though.
Bro, sauna is a beautiful thing.
My gym doesn't have that.
You don't go to Good Life?
No, I go to Fit for Less.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
They got less.
For less.
They got less.
Nah. Sometimes you gotta spend that money. I go to LA Fitness and it's worth it.
Well, like, I've been thinking about it because it's like I miss having a ball court. I miss having like a pool I can swim in. Because like I don't want to go to like different places to like do different things like that. I want to be able to just be like, all right, I want to play ball. My gym has a ball court. I want to swim.
But you don't have that.
My gym has a swim.
You don't have that at Fit for Less.
Well, yeah, but
that's what I'm saying. You gotta spend the money to get the full things that you want from the gym. Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's worth it, you know.
I'm thinking about it. I might have to think about it because like I started back up playing ball again. this week was like the third game that I played and fourth game of the season. We got snaked because like
you're in a men's league.
Yeah,
Say word.
It's not like a beginner. It's like intermediate like level. So like
there's levels to it.
Yeah, because like
you
can
just
be
sign
like
up and then you get whoever you get.
Like leagues have like different like playing levels.
Levels and all that.
It tells you what the levels are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the real question is, do you start or you come off the bench?
I had to start last game because like we didn't have enough mans, so we had just enough for starters.
He'll get a ring. Bench. Okay, he'll get a ring if they win.
Shit.
That's all that
but normally you come off the bench.
Yeah, I like coming off the bench personally. I like coming off the bench just because like I like to just come in and like add like a different type of the game. You know,
he has that spark plug badge.
Yeah. No, because I'm not scoring.
That's
I'm not even scoring. I just come into the game. I just try to talk on defense. You know, call out screens and everything. Yeah. Switch, do my little rotation.
Yeah.
Like now I'm starting to get like my legs under me, but like I still need to.
What's your team's record?
We're 1-3.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah. That's not good.
What I'm talking about.
No, but like
he's 1-3. That's not a good record.
That's like
why are you slapping?
Every team makes the playoffs.
He's below 500.
Yeah, every team makes the playoffs.
Oh, that's shit.
Every team gets to the playoffs. That's
fucked.
So like all that matters is that we're clicking when the playoffs start.
Playoff D.
When the playoffs start. Playoff D. Right now we started off slow. Not everyone's showing up to games.
That's crazy.
So like the first game, it was only 5 people.
The other teams look at you guys like lunch food. Yo, these guys are 1-3. Easy slap.
No.
Easy slap.
These guys that we lost to should have 20'd us, but we only lost by like 6.
Let them know.
Because like they had
look at this cheerleader. Shut up. His record sucks. His team's losing games. This guy's clapping. Nah, what kind of friend are you?
No, I see the process. It's all about the playoffs.
It's all about the process, bro.
It's all about the playoffs. He's analyzed.
That's why you gotta switch gyms so you can get a gym with a ball course to get more shots up.
Well, I'm not trying to team. I'm not really trying to score. I've never been a scorer like that. I'm not even gonna like, you know, lie on the pod and be like, yo, I'm like 20-point scorer. In my life, I probably only scored 20 points in probably like 3 games. Just because like a lot of times like I don't really look to score. Like I rather just make plays. I rather play defense. I rather like, you know, do the little things and all that.
Yeah.
Set screens, grab boards, you know, protect the rim, try to take some charges and all that. But I'm not really trying to score. If I have an open shot, I'll take it. But
yes, sir.
In general, like, you know, I'm not really looking to score, but these guys should have beat us. I pulled my hammy last game.
Jesus.
So like I leave every game with some kind of injury, but then you know I'm still I play.
That sounded good.
I'm not the best player.
No, you can lie a little bit.
There's a reason he comes off the bench. There's a reason he comes off the bench.
I'm a nice role player. I'm like right now. I'm like Jared Dudley.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Out of all the players,
I'm a great player to have on your team.
You could say like Andre Iguodala or something.
Because I can't lock mans up right now. But by the time I think by next season I should be good. Because like this is the first season. I'm getting my cardio in. I'm starting to get my legs back into it.
Okay.
I'm back in the gym working on my legs and my core, my cardio. Because I'm like, yo, after the first game I was like, fuck yeah, I need to like start working out.
Get in the lab, yeah.
And then after like the second game, I was still so winded, and then I started working out again. This game, I was bust. I had to play all 40 minutes, and like with
y'all win that game? Was that the game?
No, he said he lost.
No, the first game I played, we won.
Okay,
and then like we've lost 2 games after that because last game we just couldn't get like shots to drop, and then this game we just didn't have enough guys. Right. But like in general, like yeah, for right now, I'm just trying to get my legs back under me, and like every game I'm getting better and better.
Yeah,
but
this is so inspirational.
What's inspirational, Jesse? You don't do anything active. You don't do anything active. What's so inspirational?
Other than the gym, no, not other than the gym. I'd love to get into baseball. Baseball seemed fun.
Hit up Daniel.
Yeah, I was supposed to be in this year, but this nigga didn't tell me. I was practicing with him last year, and I was like, "Yo, let me on the team next year."
Crazy.
And them niggas didn't call me. This shit.
Nigga, he even called
I was doing good though. I was solid. At least in my mind, I never played baseball. I never played baseball.
In Daniel's mind, this nigga shit.
In my mind, I'm doing like, "Yo, this is amazing."
Knocking bare balls. I'm about to make the team.
Yo, I was it. I didn't.
You got a page him still.
I didn't even hit, but I threw it. I was throwing good. was throwing good. I was running for balls. I was doing good, man. I was feeling it. But you just forgot. You just forgot about me, I guess. Marcus took my spot. So,
well, at least I salute you, DeAndre. You're doing something active. You're moving around.
This ain't condescending claps.
I'm just trying to get myself ready for when I play Dream 1-on-1.
Yeah, I remember y'all bet. I didn't forget about that.
August.
I'm just waiting.
Wait a minute.
Dream bet.
You didn't even know this.
What's the bet?
So basically, we're gonna face each other 1-on-1.
Yes.
What's it up to 11 or 7? One of those two.
Isn't it this summer though?
Yeah, that's just August.
Okay, August. Okay.
August.
Okay.
Have you been training?
Nah.
Jesus.
This guy.
Well, he's young.
You can't lose.
He doesn't. He's young. What do you mean?
Can't lose.
What do you mean?
What does that mean?
You guys
ain't putting up those shots. You put those shots?
Only when I play ball.
Only when you hoops.
You was playing ball like a couple weeks ago.
Every 2 weeks. That's bi-weekly.
How much money's on the line?
Wait, there's money on the line?
So for me, it's more of like I'm just trying to prove myself.
Okay.
For him, I said if I lose, I'll pay him $100.
And if he loses, nothing?
Nothing.
What the fuck?
Just
Get the
bragging
bragging
rights.
rights.
I guess.
So he's confident. He's confident.
It's not really being confident. It's just more of like,
what he could do.
I'm just pushing myself.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay,
I'm trying to get it back.
Well, let me know. I want to see this game still.
I'm trying to be there for that game too.
I wonder what the odds are. I might put a little parlay down.
We should pod.
What are the odds DeAndre scores more than 5 points? Shit like that.
We should pod after.
We should get the group together. We can make some money off of this, dog.
That's what I'm trying to say. And then we can do like a post game interviews and shit.
You guys might meet me just like bet on Dream and then after just throw it away.
Crazy.
I get my $100 back.
Should be interesting. Well, what's going on? This is going on today. What's on the topic list?
Well, definitely we gotta talk about the submarine. That's definitely a big thing we gotta talk about.
They didn't find that shit, right?
No,
it imploded.
So.
That's crazy. R.I.P. to them.
They had a timer. I watched that shit go down to 0.
Nah, but they died. They died before that.
They had a timer for it.
Posted online
on I think it was CNN or one of them ABC shows or some shit.
But they died before that though. Like
how you know that?
Before the oxygen thing happened.
How you know they died before that?
I mean,
because like it imploded. Like after I think a couple hours. After a couple hours, they went underwater. Like they lost communication, and from there, I'm like, yo, like. From the first time I heard that, I was like, bro, these guys are dead.
They don't know for sure. They were confident that it was still intact.
It would be different if they were on land. If they're on land and they lost communication, I'd be like, okay, there's a possibility.
Yo, when did you become an expert on submarines?
During this week, I started learning more about certain things. The news, my mom, online, Reddit. People making these memes.
Yo, I hate when niggas so confident on shit they just learned in a week. Like,
yeah,
what the fuck are you talking about? What? That shit crazy.
Yo, last night, Kurt was like explaining it to me, like how like the whole implosion thing works, and like apparently like when you're coming back up from that depth underwater, you have to go through a process. And stuff like that to basically like depressurize.
Kurt said this?
Yeah.
When did he get his degree in marine biology, by the way?
Probably this week too.
That's crazy.
Okay. Cool.
We internet certified.
Yeah.
My whole thing is like,
for sure.
Why you wanna like? Why did them people go do that in the first place? Why do you want to go see the Titanic that's been underwater for how many decades and centuries?
They're rich.
They have not pulled it up.
They're rich
because they're worth. Right? That's
you guys
crazy.
Do Agent Zero. As I was watching stream, and he's like, "Yo, it's this rich nigga shit." Like, imagine you did everything you can do. Skydiving, bungee jumping, fucking
risking your life. You got lions in your backyard. Billions and you're risking your life because you want to be adventurous. Nah, fuck that.
Exactly.
Go to the bottom of the ocean.
Fuck
For some people, variety is a spice of life, man. Without it, they ain't got nothing going on.
Rich nigga shit, man.
Because I seen the sub. It wasn't all that. It's just little dinky sub. Yeah. Apparently, they didn't even have like a washroom on that motherfucker. They were pissing in like a bucket.
It's the size of a minivan.
It's crazy.
When I saw the video, I was like, yo, y'all
thousands. They're going thousands of miles underwater, bro. That's my thing. Why am I doing that? Why am I up 100 M's? Kicking generational wealth. Well, they're up these, and I'm like, bro, why am I gonna go risk my life to go see a boat that's underwater for what? And now you're dead.
Rich people shit,
hey,
bro.
We can't understand. We ain't there yet.
Cherish your money above ground. They have space. They have space discovered more than they have the ocean. Yeah, because they don't have the technology for shit to go down. So why the hell?
It's not even just that. It's just like it's not. I feel like it's just not worth it because it's a lot more dangerous down there. Because like after a certain point, light from the light from the sun doesn't even travel that far.
Right.
You have a bunch of creatures down there that we've never seen before.
Know what they is. Like,
but I want to go down there with my rich self to go. Nah, I'm not doing that.
Well, the thing is that the Titanic is not even at the deepest part of the ocean.
It's not, but it's deep enough.
I think it's like 12,000 feet.
There's parts where as high as Mount Everest is as low as it gets.
Yeah,
I've seen a video like that. So
it's fucked.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the one on IG, how they broke it down, right?
No,
I just know that.
You agree to speak to it.
I was in class with you, boy.
Would any of y'all, if you guys are up 10 billion, would you guys do that? Oh, I'm bored one Saturday. Let's go discover the ocean. Y'all doing that?
The ocean enough is already scary to me.
Yeah.
So tell me to go deep.
Yeah,
12,000 feet to go look at some boats and some fishes.
No, I'm good on that.
But there was a director that did that same thing. What was his name?
George Cameron.
Was it
James Cameron?
Yeah.
Yeah, James Cameron's the one that went super like deep underwater.
I definitely wouldn't do it like the way they did it. If I were to, I'd definitely make it official, like get Discovery Channel on it, like get experts. You feel me?
Certified,
bro. That shit did not look safe.
With me type
facts. That's what I'm talking about.
But shit can still go wrong. For me, I'm not putting myself in that danger in the first place. I'm gonna enjoy my billions above ground.
Apparently, the son said like he was terrified to go.
I seen
the son also was texting OnlyFans models, wasn't he? Was that the son that was doing that?
I don't know about that. I was just focused more on the fact that he was terrified. He just wanted to spend time with his dad, and that was it.
And he had beef with Cardi B. Y'all didn't hear about that?
Oh no, you mixed it with someone else.
Bro,
so I know what he's talking about. It's basically the CEO that was down there, that was driving the submarine.
Let me drive
his son is the one that was going back and forth with Cardi, because Cardi was saying that he's just doing this for clout.
Yeah,
and then he was like, "No, I've been like, I'm just here trying to spread awareness and some bullshit and stuff like that."
Awareness to what?
You know what I mean?
Man,
stop doing dumb shit. It's
unfortunate, that lives were lost, but like, can you really feel bad for these people?
Yeah,
you can feel bad.
They lost a leg,
but my life isn't going to come to a halt because of them.
Yeah,
it's not like when Michael Jackson died, and I was like, God damn, I had to take a knee.
Yeah,
but I was like Dirk in that video.
When you fall,
like, bro, have me doing no moonwalk.
I'm not even gonna lie. When Poe dropped the slip of the man betting on the submarine if they're gonna find it or not, I had a good laugh.
I laughed, but then I was like, damn, I wish I seen it.
A fact.
I told my mom the same thing. She's like, why would you bet?
I would have bet.
I'm like, from the minute you told me the first day, I was like, yo, they're not funny.
Yeah.
What was this on Bet365?
I think it was like a fan duel.
Oh, yeah. Are you serious? That was on fan. Yo,
I don't think it was real though.
I don't know if it was real.
But
if it was real, I was like, damn.
The person
I'll be up right now.
The person bet $250 that they wouldn't have found the submarine, and the return submarine, my bad, and the return was like $66,000.
Yeah,
and he hit that shit. I'm like, bro. He's trying my $100 bills right from my tail. It's so sad.
I'll be donating to that foundation.
I would have bet some dark humor shit just for shits and giggle, bro. Because even for like the Toronto mayor, you could bet on that for Bet365. The politics.
Yo, I done just seen a Chris Sky fucking
shout out to him.
Mayor post.
Yeah, I've been seeing posters of him too, bro. It's crazy.
Me and Dream were talking about it, and I was like, yo, I don't support him, but like, shout out to him for going out there doing his thing. Holy, is this part 2?
Chill. But I put I put $5. I put $5 on Chris Skies, and I put $5 on Mark Sanders just to see what I go on. If they win, they win. If they don't, they don't. But the return was pretty nice. It was like $5 to $80. I was like, all right,
that's not bad. Chris Sky to win?
Yeah. Because right now the favorite is Olivia Child.
She's most likely gonna win though.
Yeah.
I think they just made Chris Sky like number 2 favorite just to money grab.
Oh, for sure. For the books.
Yeah.
Because people are dumb.
They're trying to rack it up.
100%.
Like they already know who's gonna win, and they're just like, we might as well just thing.
It's just crazy that the amount of shit that you can listen on, or not listen on, the shit that you could bet on is ridiculous.
For real, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
Like even like for football, you could bet on the color of the Gatorade that's gonna dump on the port on the coach and shit.
Oh, I bet on that this year. Still.
Yeah,
I bet on that.
Did you hit?
Nah.
So we'll see, bro. It's just
color of the Gatorade. What?
Yeah, for like
on the
when you pour on the
yeah, you could bet on that for like for shit
Super
like
Bowl
that
and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. So
you could bet on hell of shit.
It's nuts.
That's why I'm not surprised you could bet on like the submarine failing and some shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. I would just wish I'd seen that, but yeah, shout out to those people. It's unfortunate their family and shit. Hopefully they're able to pull through.
Billions up, bro.
It don't mean that the billions of dollars can't replace the fact that someone lost a dad, a mom, shit
It'll
like
lessen
that.
the pain though.
Nah.
Money might lessen the pain.
It might lessen the pain.
You could be poor and be in pain, but if you're rich and in pain,
if you're rich and in
like
pain,
you can just go like across the world. Like you can just go to like fucking
cause
Paloma
trouble
or some
you're
shit.
gonna cause trouble though, like
and just be on a boat,
like the way
right above where they fucking
like to me personally, if I was in a situation like that
for your dad.
If I was
in Canada?
No, it happened in
like
Canada.
Newfoundland, no?
Yeah, it happened in Canada.
Was?
Yeah. Pacific Ocean.
Damn, it was a Canadian dude.
No,
they were Canadian.
So what the hell was he all the way up in Canada?
One guy's
under in Canada.
Yeah, one guy's Punjabi. And
still be Canadian?
the CEO's white, but I think he's American. Yeah, because I think if it was just Canadians, they wouldn't get national televised like that.
Yeah, these are rich, important people still, and each ticket was like 250 bands.
Yeah,
each ticket.
To them, that's nothing. That's like us going to get some food.
That's $25 to them still.
Yeah,
that's not.
Because for me, $100 is the new $20. Like
$100 is the new $20.
Facts.
$50 I would say is the new $20. But I don't know about
I spent $100 on a date to get food, and I didn't even feel it.
Yeah, 100 is the new 20, bro. Because inflation, everything is so expensive, bro. Because $20 can get you shit.
But $100 for a date is normal though, because like you're paying for yourself.
That's just the food.
Thing. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's the new 20, bro. 100 is the new 20.
And that's a girl that's not bougie. If you get a thing that's bougie, she's gonna rack that up.
Yeah, I might have to go to Roof Chris and shit.
Yikes.
That's crazy.
Roof Chris ain't that bad. The worst thing at Roof Chris is the steak, and the steak's not even worth it.
Well, I'm not even gonna take a ting. I'm not even gonna take a ting out somewhere that nice though. Like for a first date.
Yeah, you're setting the bar way too high, brother.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, I don't even care.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And for me, it's like I don't even care where we're going. If it's good, it's good. That's it.
I feel that.
I don't even care.
Honestly,
I just more look for the vibes.
Knowing myself, I'll drop the money on some food.
Facts.
So your belly runs you.
Yeah.
I need to order to it.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Yeah, man. If I don't enjoy the food, it's like, bro, what are we doing here?
If I don't enjoy the food, then I'm gonna get mad. I spent the money on it.
Exactly. So if I enjoy it, the price ain't even a thing. But $100 to do $20, I can get behind that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Inflation, bro. It's real out here.
That's a fact.
Was it really inflation, or do you think it's just more that we're just getting older?
Bro, it's inflation.
The junior chicken costs like $5 now or something.
It's inflation.
We're talking.
Bro.
I think we're talking about this the other day. We're like, well, back in the day, you could just cop 3 junior chickens for $5 here, but less.
Inflation.
That's just 15 now.
Yeah,
fuck out of here, boy.
You might as well just get a McChicken.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's hard out here, bro. Yeah. With all these fucking housing prices going up and the fucking
interest rates and all that.
Insurance rates. And,
I don't know if you guys seen that meme when they're like how banks would be like, you can't afford a $950 mortgage, but you can afford $1,400 rent.
I didn't see that meme.
I didn't see it.
I'm sure it was funny though.
Well, I just told you the memes. There's no pictures.
No, I think there's probably more to it.
No, it was just a joke saying like banks are not willing to give you a loan to buy a house and your mortgage should be $950, but then they want us to go out there paying $1,400 for rent.
Yeah. But you don't got to go to the bank for the rent though. You just pay it out of your pocket.
No, but what they're saying is that they have enough money.
I feel you.
They got enough money for that, but banks are just like,
there was more to the meme.
No, that was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That shit was not funny.
You're just looking for more substance. There's no substance.
I thought there was more to it.
That
is fucked up though. That is fucked up. You're on point. That is fucked up. Yeah. That is fucked up. It is hard. And we're about to, it might be a bubble in Canada because like I was looking at a chart saying that what was it? The interest rates or the cost of housing has like exponentially rose, and the average wage for Canadians has like only been rising steadily. Yeah. So it's definitely getting out of proportion.
Yeah, that's all it is. Is like I feel like a lot of it's just like these companies aren't trying to pay, and also like the fact, as you said, everything else is going up, and it's kind of hard for people to find like a sustainable lifestyle. And like I feel like people are having like less kids as well because they're just like, yo, like we could barely afford to take care of ourselves.
Bring a kid into this
and now we're gonna bring a kid into this world. You try to get a raise, your company's just like making you crawl for that shit.
That's why they're letting in so many immigrants now. But also like people are still buying homes. Like
my whole thing
outside
is
the city.
Yeah.
Listen, my whole thing is get out of Ontario, bro. Facts. Ontario is not it, B. Especially like for our generation, the young adults growing up in this place. Ontario is not it.
It's hard here.
And I've came to the realization that Ontario has become a place of the immigrants, like respectfully, because there's a lot of people, they're letting the immigrants into the country like left, right, and center, but they all flock to Ontario. One, because it's like the most like booming province.
Not just Ontario, it's like Ontario and Montreal and Vancouver.
Montreal.
Barely. In Vancouver, there's a lot of Mexicans, there's a lot of Spanish that's going over there.
There's a lot of Spanish
there's a lot of Asian people over there too.
A lot of Asian, but for the immigrants that's coming in, it's a lot of Spanish scene.
I'm trying to be a Spanish shorty, you know.
Yes, but I'm saying the influx of people that's going there now, that's immigrating to Vancouver and those places to BC, it's Spanish. But everybody else, the Asians, the Indians, the blacks, they're all coming to Ontario. And this is
Ontario's
like
popping.
Ontario's popping, yes, but it's not good for like us, you know, trying to make moves. People that have been living in Ontario for like years and you know, stuff like that.
Born and raised.
Exactly. So this is the theory that I come up with. So
let me hear
the immigrants, they come, you know, they're coming from a place that's less than, they're probably refugees. They're coming from places that, you know, wars popping off. So they come to Ontario and they're expecting better. And for them, better looks like, you know, they have work, they have somewhere to live. They not have to look over their shoulders every day because they feel safe, versus us people that's been in Canada for like 10, 20 years, generation, we were looking at like, bro, this place has turned into like a sweatshop because you have to work your ass off to make like a decent living.
And so for the
immigrants that's coming here, this is like, oh, this is new to us. This is the normal to them, you know, to come to work, you know, build up, grind, establish yourself, versus the Canadians that's been here that are citizens. Like, yo, why does we need to work 2 or 3 jobs to be able to go on vacation like twice a year?
Facts.
It's
like,
crazy.
One of our niggas had to get 2 jobs.
Yeah, and it's only in Ontario because I've known people that made the transition out of Ontario to move to like Alberta, British Columbia, PEI, just other places in Canada, and they're working less jobs and they're still able to save. They're still able to like live a decent life, travel, and potentially buy a house. It's crazy. All this hypocrisy is only happening in Ontario because of the whole influx of immigrants. I'm not blaming the immigrants.
It's just the government.
It's just the government.
Definitely the system.
And the system knows that. And the system knows that people are going to come here. They're going to work their ass off because it's better for them where they're coming from. Versus the people that are already here and established, they're like, yo, this is kind of like turned into like a melting pot. So I'm like, so from my suggestion to everybody, it's just like the young people, yo, try to get out of Ontario. Ontario is not it. And there's so much more to Canada than just Ontario. And people excuse like, oh, the weather's so extreme. I don't want to go because of this and that. And the closest Western Indian store is like an hour away from where I live. Bro, you gotta sacrifice, bro. It's crazy.
It's what they're used to though, like the convenience. That's the
convenience.
Too.
You can always come back. Make your money out in these other rural provinces, you know, because man's in Alberta are making $10K a month.
Crazy.
Working in the old fields, doing scaffolding, doing piping. Crazy. Make your money out there, come back and get established in Ontario, because that's what the Indians are doing. They're working these jobs out east, out west, and then they're coming back to Ontario, buying up everything and then living good. That's the name of the game, bro. That's your escape the rat race. So you just gotta change up your thinking, bro. Ontario is not it.
I was just feeling it like this week after doing like because I just got the new job and I was feeling it this week, bro. I'm like, yo, waking up at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, working till like the evening time. That shit is not it. Day in, day out. That shit fucking sucks.
5 days a week.
5 days a week, and you getting like pennies on the dollar. That shit is not it, bro.
Yeah, but do you only have the one job or do you have 2?
I technically have two. I don't go to the other.
There's a lot of people now. Having two jobs is like it's becoming the norm, and it's not normal, bro.
No,
it's not.
It's not. Because if I was working my other job as serious as I'm working the one I just got, I'd have no life.
No life?
Nothing at all. So it's like. And like you said, the immigrants that are coming in, I don't blame them.
Yeah, and they'll work for anything, any wage, any wage, because they don't know any better.
Right?
Yeah, but someone that's young, educated, you know your rights, you have qualifications in certain things. Yeah. You're not gonna settle for whatever the companies want to give you.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's just it's just get out of Ontario. That's my suggestion, bro.
Yeah, would you go to the States?
The States, nah. The States is too wild.
America's
bro.
too hot.
It's way too hot.
After today, you say it.
Nah, just in general. I thought about it years ago before Trump got into power. I was thinking about moving to Atlanta.
Really?
Yeah, Atlanta, yeah, bro. Because it's like Black Hollywood. Like, there's a lot of black people out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of sussmans out there.
That too. And it's just like, I just feel like it's more welcoming for black people because you look, the police officers are black, the people that works at the banks black,
more
grocery
black
stores.
Businesses.
It's just more black businesses. So it just feels like more welcoming. It's more like you get to see like, there's actually people that look like me that are thriving out here. Yeah. Versus like here. There's different ethnicities and different races. You don't really see a lot of black people like being established out here. So yeah, before Trump got into power, I was really thinking about like moving to Atlanta, and then Trump got into office. They were killing niggas left and right, the police brutality and all that shit. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just chill in Canada.
It feels like you're ignoring it before Trump got in there.
It wasn't as like noticed. Like it wasn't as like prevalent in your face.
Yeah,
I don't know. Because once Trump got in,
it came out. It was on 10. Don't get me wrong. It was on 10 when he was in the house, but like it was already at like a solid 7. like a solid 7.
Yeah. So now,
but that was workable.
Yeah. So now living in the States, now there's a chance, especially as a black person living in the States, there's a chance that you might not make it home once you leave your crib every day. Being a black American living.
Today was almost a day too.
You're being dramatic, bro. It wasn't that deep.
That's a fact.
But yeah, I don't know. For me personally, I have a game plan to get out of Ontario just for a little bit, for a few years, come back, buy my rental properties and stock up. But for now,
I see myself staying here for a while. I don't know, like the main issue I just have with Ontario is just like, as you said, buying property. But like, I think that's only just like the GTA. Like, if you buy outside the GTA, I think you can get something
outside
good.
The GTA is getting expensive, brother. Barrie,
it depends
Kitchener,
depends how far you're going.
Peterborough.
You gotta go further then. You gotta go to Mono.
Mono?
Yeah.
That's a place?
Yeah.
Niggas don't even know. That's how far.
What?
That's what I'm saying. You gotta go.
Where's Mono? East, west?
Mono's deep.
Yeah, it's deep. I think it's like 2.5 hours away from here.
Where? East, west?
Probably east.
You don't even know. I said probably.
I just know that there's a Mono.
I don't know what direction, but I drove past it.
Mono, like, that's crazy.
Yeah, so it's like you gotta go far out, but it's just more of that you're gonna be isolated from like the thing you're used to, like downtown Toronto, even being in Brampton, Mississauga, and stuff like that. Yeah. Having certain things just right there. Now you want to go to convenience store, you gotta drive 20 minutes.
That's like
instead of me walking just like 5.
You have a vehicle. That's like
big groceries, bro.
Bro, would you rather be
But there's people that shop every day.
Would you rather be uncomfortable and living like privilege because everything is and living convenience because everything is around you, or would you rather be living uncomfortably but you don't have to stress about your finances?
I'd rather the first one.
You rather live uncomfortably and deal with the convenience of having everything around?
Yeah.
That's
How uncomfortable
crazy.
we talking?
Having to work multiple jobs.
Oh no.
Every day for the rest of your life.
No, that ain't it. That ain't it.
Just so I can walk to the grocery store.
Yeah, bro. I like the convenience of
So
it.
you'd like to live in New York? I think you did say that.
No.
That's basically New York life.
I wouldn't drive in New York though. Like, I wouldn't be able to live in the city like that if I'm driving all the time. I would have to like have someone drive me, or like I'll take taxi or something like that. Or like take the subway and stuff like that. But in general, like, I don't like being in such crowded places, but I like the convenience of being like, oh, I can just walk down the street and go to the store, or I can just drive for 5 minutes. I'm where I'm at. Like, I don't really like driving for like long periods of time if I don't have to.
I know, man.
Yeah,
I know.
I rather that personally. I rather the convenience of everything around me
and living in a chaotic environment.
Well, now you're adding stuff.
No, that's what I said. You said you'd rather be
uncomfortable.
You'd rather be uncomfortable. You said you'd rather.
But what do you consider uncomfortable? Are you talking about financially, or are you talking about the space I live in?
I'm talking about financially. Every day you gotta grind. You gotta get up and work 13 hours a day. You know, you're living. Let's say you're living in like an apartment. You have people to the left of you, people to the right to you, because you're living in the city. You're living in somewhere that's convenient to everything that you like in your everyday life. Versus living in like a rural area where the closest grocery store is like 20 minutes away, but you could just jump in the Rari and go to the grocery store, no problem.
Well, obviously I want more money, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Oh, come on, guy. Moving the goalpost.
If I got enough for a Rari, then I might as well live
if
that
you
life.
have enough, then you're living rural, but it's not a busy lifestyle. You know, the closest grocery store is not in walking distance.
Like, if you're gonna tell me,
there's
like,
no convenience.
If you're gonna tell me, like, let's say that one lifestyle, I'm gonna be like just doing like straight potting, and I have my money up, but I live 2 hours or 3 hours out from the city, then I'll be like, well, at least, it's not bad.
There's no Amazon. There's no Amazon where you live.
I'm doing what I love, though. That's the thing.
Everywhere. Like, they're about to drop fucking helicopters.
Yeah, drones and stuff like that too.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. I say I'm the only person that don't have an Amazon account. I don't do online shopping stuff. I'm old school.
There's so many stuff you get with the Amazon Prime. So you don't have Prime?
Nah. I'd rather go to the store, physically see what I'm buying. If I have to try it on, I could try it on. I don't do online shopping.
It's more than just fashion. Like,
bro, you can get anything on Amazon.
Even grocery shop. I know people grocery shop and have their groceries delivered. See, I ain't trusting that.
I haven't done that yet.
I don't do that, but if that's what you do, I ain't gonna knock.
I keep getting discount codes from Uber Eats about that. I want to do that and try. I just use it for the discount.
Nah, see, I just rather do shit my own, because the people that's doing that shit, they're not really giving you the most quality shit.
They actually give you the best of the best.
Amazon actually got good
shit, bro.
They go through companies?
Yeah.
Like, even Walmart, when they do the delivery, they give you the best of the best.
Oh my God. I got to talk about, I can't even say it now. I got to talk about it after the podcast.
Okay, off mic.
You better note it down so you don't forget.
That's crazy.
Nah, you got to get on Amazon, those stuff.
You got to get an Amazon.
Why do I got to get Amazon?
You fit the description of an Amazoner. So
what the fuck? What does that description look like?
You get it after I tell you. I'm going to tell you after the podcast.
One day you get one day delivery. You can order your stuff and be like, I know what this guy's referring to after that.
I was gonna say something too. I was like,
no, we got to
understand why I understand why you say you gotta talk about after the pod. Now I get it. At first you don't like it, and I'm like, all right, I get it. It's actually one of those, if you know, you know.
Nah, I'm just old school, bro. That's like, I like things. I like to be able to touch something, to physically like view it myself.
Yeah, and you, my brother's the same way.
Yeah, like
I'm like, as soon as I started, like, getting like I don't even know what I got. Like, I was getting like random shit. Like, I got a guitar off Amazon. It came like the next day. I got like combs and brushes and like toothbrushes and like
same day shipping.
The same day shipping. The next day shipping,
bro.
It's like,
same day shipping is actually a game changer. So order something at midnight,
doing it
by like evening time, it's right at your front door.
Yeah, I remember one time I ordered something in the morning, went to my friend's party, came back,
doorstep, there.
Like, bless. I needed this too. Like,
come on, you don't have to waste your time going out the shop. Come on,
talking to someone, trying to figure out if they have it in stock.
Yeah, don't gotta search 3 different stores to see if they have what you need.
And the return policy is so good with Amazon. So if you don't like it, return it.
This is an ad Amazon, Make sure you guys give these guys a check.
Amazon, man's a Mossin
promo code Mossin. You get 10% off your shit. Amazon hit these niggas up.
If we got codes for like 10-15% off any product, holy, that'd be crazy. I would actually be like, yo, I already shop at Amazon Bear, but like, I've been calming down compared to like when I first got into Amazon. When I first started Amazon, everything on Amazon. I didn't even go to a regular store for like months.
That's crazy.
Like, it was crazy, but now I calmed down, because now like I actually want to go to the store and buy my vegetables, buy my fruits and all that stuff, and like trying to lay off that processed stuff as much.
You buy food from Amazon?
Well, just like snacks and like little things that you can like cook, but nothing like major. Like, you can't buy meat.
I haven't gone that far yet. I haven't done food on Amazon yet.
Yeah, I just it was mostly like snacks and like little things you could cook.
They have a store now, Amazon Fresh.
I heard that they wanted to do that from time, where like basically you don't even like swipe your card or nothing. It's basically you just take whatever you want, put it in the cart, and then it calculates your whatever it is. And then when you walk out the store with your cart or your basket, then that's when it charges your card.
I saw this technology at Von Mills. I forget what it's the Asian store, Uniqlo or something like that.
Uniqlo has that?
Uniqlo, yeah. You just throw it in the bin, and it'll just charge it. It'll just know what you put in the bin, and it'll be like, all right, this is what you owe, and you pay it.
Yeah, it's hard.
So you just walk out.
Yeah, you just walk out.
That's kind of fire.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. You don't gotta talk to nobody. You just go put it in the bin. It's like, oh, this costs pay. Boom, gone.
Why do you guys make sound talking to somebody so daunting, bro?
It's not.
It's just the hard part. The hard part sometimes is finding someone, and then sometimes even trying to explain the situation.
Sometimes niggas can't even help you, bro.
You're like,
that's true.
I'm new here. I've been here a week. I don't know where shit is.
Well, not even just that. Some people just don't care. They say, "Yo, I'm just here. I'm just here for my check."
That's
sometimes
crazy.
it's like
Marshawn Lynch. I'm just here just so I don't get fined.
You know exactly what you want. It's like, all right, I don't gotta talk to nobody. Let me just do my thing and I'm out.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, not all the time. I'm trying to talk.
There's a long ass line too.
Yo, the worst.
That one item.
No frills on the evening time. Holy,
yeah, I can't do lines.
My thing.
I can't do lines. I hate lines. Toronto is the worst for lines right now. TikTok's to blame.
Nah. Canadians love a line, bro.
It's actually facts. TikTok's actually to blame. Have you guys been to this store?
I hate that. I hate that shit, bro. Dog, the Bali Aldi's when we went there, that shit was out the fucking door,
that was unreasonable. The pizza wasn't as good for you to be waiting that long.
We didn't have it fresh, bro. Y'all
I don't think it mattered.
I don't think it would matter like that.
I think it matters.
I mean, if you know what, you're thinking that because you didn't see the line.
I know. Man told me what the line was. Yo, you had to pre-order like 2 days in advance.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy.
That's why I was like, I don't even know if I want pizza in 2 days.
Every TikTok. Oh, this is the best pizza in Toronto. You got to go to Bali Aldi's, bro. The next day you go, line.
It's funny because I only seen a TikTok. I only seen like one TikTok after we had it.
Oh, so the algorithm got you, huh?
I haven't even seen it. I haven't even seen
the phone tapped in. It's like, oh, Bali Aldi's.
I think there's people in Toronto or Canadians in general. Y'all love a good line, bro. Niggas will line up for anything. Yeah. I'll be driving past those motherfuckers somewhere. I'll catch y'all on a different day, bro.
I agree with that.
That's how you got anywhere.
Definitely, it's anywhere. Anything that people are talking about, people are gonna line up for.
Yeah, that's crazy.
New J's.
Yeah, it's like niggas lining up for shoes.
I've never done it in my life.
You
never lined up for a shoe?
Never.
I never done it either.
I've never lined up for a shoe one time.
Never.
I've never been a sneakerhead. Like I've never been a guy like that to be like I'm gonna drop like $2 on a pair of shoes like back then.
I don't remember what shoe.
No, I'll drop $2 on a pair of shoes, but I'm not lining up for it, bro. I'm not camping out. I'm not waiting in the cold. Fuck that. I've been
tempted to line up for a new game though.
That's crazy.
Back in high school.
Oh, I used to do that too. Y'all ain't line up for no games in there, like
my parents wouldn't allow me to do that. They're like,
really?
they're like, that's dumb. Don't do that. They're like, we're not gonna take you there.
Nah, I need to get my game that night. The Call of Duty needed to be popped in right away.
When Black Ops 2 dropped, I pre-ordered that motherfucker.
I hated Black Ops 2.
That game was goated.
In there,
I actually hated Black Ops, man.
Why?
I remember the first time I bought it. I played it for like an hour, and I got mad. I tried to return it, but I couldn't find my receipt.
Damn, you hit the game that much? You tried to return it?
I tried to return the same day, but I couldn't find the receipt.
That's fucked.
So I had to hug it, and then I ended up just selling it to someone online.
Nigger, huh? Somebody definitely hit you with the
No. I was already on Modern Warfare 2. I was on Modern Warfare 2 in the first Modern Warfare, so like, I was already used to that.
He used to rage heavy.
I used to rage, bro. I've never raged that much in my life ever since those days, bro. I got so mad that I whipped my controller when I was in my room. I whipped my controller on the ground. It bounced out my room and slid through the slit on the staircase and it dropped down the stairs. Damn. Controller still worked though. Damn. Shout out to Xbox.
Yeah, I was about to say PS4 that controller's done.
Yeah, definitely. That's for sure.
You're shaking it and hearing shit shake on it.
That's a fact.
Yeah, man. Call of Duty brought up my bad side, bro. One time I turned red because of it.
Y'all hear about those Twitch streamers that got banned or are boycotting Call of Duty right now?
No.
So there's a guy on Twitch named Nick Merckx.
Nick Merckx is boycotting COD.
Yeah, he's boycotting Call of Duty. So apparently,
tired of the same game, man.
What happened? Nick Merckx was doing his whole Twitch thing, and he was watching a video of some LGBT. There was some incident with the LGBT, whatever it is. LMFAO, blah, blah, blah. But the situation was happening is like teachers were trying to promote, like, you know, to have the kids engage in Pride Month or whatever, and then their parents came to protest and say like, no, we don't want our kids doing that.
Understandable.
And Nick Merckx was like, yo, y'all should just keep the kids out of it. And then Call of Duty was like, yo, we don't align with Nick Merck's view on this. And Nick Merckx had a skin on the game. They cut the skin.
He's a big person in the gaming community still.
Yeah. So boom, Nick Merckx was like, what the fuck? Boom, 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 boom. And then other Twitch streamers like Tim the Tap Man, Dr. Disrespect started going like, oh, I'm banning or I'm boycotting.
Dr. Disrespect too?
Yeah, I'm boycotting Call of Duty. So there's this whole feud between like the Twitch streamers and Call of Duty right now. And like that's a big part of Call of Duty's like, you know, marketing.
Yeah. But the thing is too is that it's June, so you already know the companies are gonna be all for it. So you already know July 1st they're gonna be like, yo, we saw we gonna put the skin back in the game.
Yo, this might shoot Call of Duty in the foot, because the same thing with Bud Light. They just let the VP of marketing go.
Yeah,
the one that was behind.
She's on leave.
Well, you know what that means.
Well, she's not fired.
Wait, why they let her go? Why they let her go?
Because she did a campaign with Pride beers or something like that. Like they got like.
And Bud Light wasn't with that.
The flag on the beers, and like they had like a spokesperson that was on it, and that spokesperson was like, I don't know, like a trans or something like that. So people weren't buying the beers. They're like, I can't be caught dead drinking this shit.
No rainbow beer in my house.
You know, what am I supposed to have this with Skittles? Like, what's going on?
Hey, my boy.
Hey, my boy.
Y'all go watch that guy too? Lanto B? Lanto B. Yo, that nigga's hilarious, bro. This shit good as a motherfucker.
Can bust me some of that. Got you.
Break, man. That shit funny.
But no, yeah, man. To be honest, like I fully agree that keep the kids out of it, because like if like I'm not saying that they shouldn't that we shouldn't support them. Like, you know, definitely everyone should live the lifestyle that they're living and be true to them, true what they believe that they should, how they want the world to view them as, and like live the lifestyle they want to be. But it's like
push it onto kids, bro.
Yeah,
devil's advocate. Should we then not celebrate Black History Month in schools either?
We don't celebrate it in schools.
That's what they do.
They barely celebrate.
I didn't have like a little announcement or a PowerPoint on Martin Luther King.
Yeah, okay, but that's like one thing. The Pride Month, they're doing bare shit. So it's like, if Black History Month was at that level, then I would be like, okay, I would kind of understand how some of these people feel.
You think Pride Month is above Black History Month?
It is.
Oh, facts.
It is 100%. I've had this argument with someone before where I said like that I have no problem with Pride people doing this shit, but y'all niggas gotta wait in line. Y'all got wait in line. Y'all just came. Y'all just came up and just started making bare noise. I mean, and walked to the front.
They didn't put a trans on the dollar bill yet.
Well, that's coming just now.
I don't know about that.
Well, we don't have a dollar bill, so
I don't know about that. We had a black lady. Who do we have on a $10 bill?
We had Viola Desmond.
Yeah, I think it's something.
I was gonna say Viola Davis. I was like, who you talking about?
Viola Davis.
What are you talking about?
Let me confirm the $10.
Just up right now.
Viola Desmond. I think you mixing it up. With her.
But there's definitely more for emphasis on Pride Month versus Black History.
It's the agenda
for sure.
Viola Desmond.
Oh, you always got that. You got the Viola part.
For sure.
I was for real gonna say fucking Davis.
Viola Davis. I honestly was, when I heard Viola, I was like, I hope a nigga doesn't say Davis. Because I was like,
But to y'all's point though, there does feel forced that the community is forcing, you know, I wouldn't say agenda, but like they're trying to get kids more.
It's the government's agenda, but my whole thing is just more of like, y'all still figuring yourselves out, and you want us to know how you guys are supposed to feel and address you a certain way and act a certain way, but y'all niggas don't even know shit yourself. You guys are still making everything up on the fly.
Let kids be kids.
Let the kids be kids.
There was even this case I saw where this woman, she was going through the transition when she was 13, and then when she turned 18, she said she regretted it, and now she's trying to sue the doctors for removing her breast.
What she wanted,
and then after I'm like, that's why I'm like, yo, you shouldn't make your kids make those decisions up until they're 18, because their mind's fully not developed.
Even at 18, your mind's not developed.
But at least at 18, you're an adult. You made that decision yourself.
Why is she suing the doctors and not her parents?
Because she's suing the doctors because she's trying to say that they should have known that it wasn't a good idea to do it. But the doctor's only doing what they're being told. Because if you go against it, I'm pretty sure you can lose your license and you can get in trouble for that. Because they can take your kids away if you don't allow them to be trans. Which is pretty fucked up.
Yeah, that's a new law. Yeah.
So they can take your kids away if you refuse as a parent to allow them to go through the transition.
Yeah.
Like child services?
Child services.
At what age though?
Under 18.
Yeah.
So if my 10-year-old son wakes up one day like, Dad, I think I was born a woman and I want to start the change to be a young girl. Mm-hmm. And if I don't allow him,
he can go to child services.
Child services.
That's crazy.
Come lock this nigga up. Go get him.
So they rather put him in like a foster home so he could be his true self.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
Probably be in a fucked up home.
Wow. That's crazy.
It's dumb. Bro, I don't like, I've already said, I'm like, whatever kid I have, my kid's like, yo, any age under 18, I'm just gonna always tell them no. I'm like, bro, call child services if that's what you're gonna do, but I'm not gonna allow you to make a decision on something so big with not understanding what kind of impact it's going to have on you moving forward.
Not in my house.
If you're underneath my roof, you're living by these rules type shit.
That's right. Yo, the kids are not making the rules. Last time I checked, my name's on the mortgage and the title of the crib.
But you know, like, kids nowadays, when you're 16 years old, you could like leave and move out on your own.
But you can do it before 16.
You can do it before 16 now? That's crazy.
You can get an annulment done. Because what's it called? Will Smith's kids, Willow and Jaden, they did that with their parents when they were younger.
What do they call it? Emancipation or some shit?
Isn't it an annulment? No, yeah, an annulment, isn't it?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
it's one of them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an annulment.
They both sound right, to be honest.
I think the first one is
isn't that when you get like married or some shit?
No, emancipation is
I'm thinking of elopement or some shit.
That's the elope. Yeah,
that was one of the bills that canceled out slavery or probably banned slavery. Yeah.
That sounds more right.
That sounds right.
That sounds close enough.
God damn. There's a gun line in the fucking house, man. Don't go past the gun line.
But no, I think, I personally think that with a lot of it, like, they gotta figure their own shit out before they expect us to know. Cause like, I don't even understand what a they is. What's a they, them? I don't understand.
The non-binaries? The people that are non-binary?
So I'm gonna identify you based on a feeling?
Yes, sir.
Hey man, I feel white. Shit. I feel white today.
Go ahead.
I don't think that's how it works.
Well,
some of them do, yo.
That's how I'm identifying. But then I almost got arrested, so I guess the cops never approached me with my actual identification of how pronouns? I identify myself as a middle-aged white man.
That's what you identify as, Dreday?
I wish.
I got the definition for emancipation.
Yo, I really wish you said I identified as a white man. That's the cuffing you.
Hold on, Jim got a definition for us for emancipation. Read that.
To free from restraint, control, or the power of another.
Oh, okay.
So in the case of the child wants to be in transgender, or that would be
their own decision. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, they can make their own decision outside this house still. But like if you're over 18, there's nothing I can do. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want.
Not 18. What if at 16 it came before?
In Canada, you can get emancipated at 16.
Yeah,
so minor becomes fully emancipated upon getting married.
Look at Google.
Cannot take place before the age of 16.
You can get married at 16?
Where? Not here.
I just said Canada.
Yeah,
wow.
That's crazy.
So when you turn 16, you could.
February 2023.
That's crazy. So you can get.
So 16 is the new 18.
Why did you sound happy?
Listen. I meant like, you see at 18 you're viewed as an adult. Now they're basically saying 16 you can move it on your ones. You can change your gender on your ones. Come on, yo. Y'all know what I meant.
This guy, this nigga was in the mask like he was trying to get locked up.
There's a reason why they got called.
That's crazy.
That guy felt his.
No, because I know.
His kid wasn't safe.
Listen,
she probably 16 right now.
I was 16, the shit that 16-year-olds could get away and get off with now, when I was 16, that's not happening.
Like what?
Bro, at 16 years, I couldn't leave my parents' crib. At 16 years old,
you could have.
You could leave.
It's just that obviously for us, we weren't educated enough.
Yeah.
If you found a white kid back then, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't know. Well, at 16, I wasn't even thinking about, I'm gonna leave my parents.
Yeah, I'm gonna change my sex. I'm gonna change my gender at 16. You can't stop me, bro. It's the 16 years of our time versus 16 year olds now. Bro. It's a different time. So that's why I said the 18 is the new 16 because these niggas could get away with anything right now. It's crazy.
I just think
it's just information's different. You know what I mean?
The information 100%.
Because like information back then, like a lot of stuff was still new to us. Like Google was still fairly new at that time.
Facts.
Wikipedia probably just came out around that time, and people are still fucking around
at
with
16,
Twitter just came out. Instagram was just like at the beginning stage and everything.
Bro, at 16 or turning 16, the most popular thing to do was just have a sweet 16. There was even like a TV show called My Sweet 16.
Oh, the MTV?
Where niggas just celebrated turning 16.
Anna Taylor was
now niggas can move out, change their gender. Like, bro, I don't have to live by this. I'm out of here. Me and pack up a bag. Kids different, bro.
Kids now, I feel like kids now don't even live like kids though.
They don't.
Like by like after like 14, 13, these kids are like they're trying to think like adults.
It's crazy.
And it's y'all don't have the experience.
So do you think it's a good thing that kind of introduced the bill? Was it C18 or C14? One of those ones.
C18 is the blocking the news and stuff like that on Facebook,
blocking
Instagram.
Certain news articles, certain media outlets on our social media. Do you think that's a good thing? That they should control some of the information that we get?
It's give and take.
Yeah.
Like social media shouldn't be where you're getting the majority of your news from.
But we do.
But it's also, as you said, like a lot of people get their news from that, but that also leads to a lot of false information out there. Definitely it sucks that the government's gonna have control over what we see, but
they always had control.
I would hope it's for the better good, because as a country we need to do better and have our own shit instead of relying on like all these other places for one, information, and two, also like just like content and all that. Like we need to know what kind of like people we have within our own country, instead of always feeling like to get certain attention you have to go to America. You know, at least with having things more Canadian content wise, we'll hope, which as I'm hoping will be beneficial for content creators, entrepreneurs, and things like that here. But we won't know until this thing's in full effect.
It's not even that, it's population. The reason why is there's more viewership, more eyes in the States and stuff like that. Canada's not as populated as them.
Canada doesn't support Canadians like that.
That
like,
too.
Like the only way you're gonna really support a Canadian like that is if they get popping in America and then they come back.
Yeah, because again, population. We don't have the mass. We don't have the numbers.
We have the mass. We got the numbers, but it's just more of that we don't support each other until we see other people supporting you.
Our shit. I mean,
it's a mixture of both.
Because even for our podcast, we get more listeners in the States than we get listeners in Canada.
Yeah, because there's more people, fam.
No, because Canada's not supporting us. The Canadians, and at the same time, they're being shown other content before they get shown our stuff.
That's true, yeah.
So it's like, this is now going to force our Canadian content at the top. And then you have to go through a bunch of shit, and then it's like, okay, now you're going to go through it. Or you have to actually look for like certain news, probably on Google and stuff like that, to find out information or actual news articles and things like that.
But would you rather be famous in the US or Canada?
If I'm trying to be a big star, I would want to be America.
In the States, yeah.
But then at the same time, I would still want to be like a Canadian. I want to be a part of the Canadian heritage. You know, I want to leave a stamp in Canada.
I'd love to be a part of Canadian heritage just because I'm from here.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to just be in American history, because like when shit really hits the fan, Americans are not going to be there for you. It's going to be the place that you're from.
Go back to Canada.
Exactly.
No, go.
It's crazy.
I feel that.
But before we sign off for today, I just want to, I haven't got a chance to shout out my team.
Your team? What are you talking about?
Was that?
Oh, Denver.
I got to look at the Lakers fan in here in the room.
Man, fuck you, nigga.
Crazy.
But we won that chip, 2023 champions, Denver
Congratulations.
Nuggets. Shout out to Jamal, bringing it for Canada again.
My nigga Jamal Murray.
Shout out to Jokic, the real MVP. I would have put my vote on Embiid for MVP this year, because it's a makeup year. But shout out to our MVP. Yeah, man.
So you wouldn't have voted for Embiid?
No, I would have voted for Embiid because it was a makeup MVP. He should have gotten it last season.
Yeah, last year he was bugging out.
Who won last season?
Jokic.
Oh yeah. Embiid should have won last year. Jokic should have won this year.
Yeah,
for keeping
they fucked it up last year, and that's why they had to give it to Embiid. Because you couldn't just give it to.
He was still balling this year too.
But Jokic,
Embiid.
Yeah, they're both balling.
But yeah, Embiid definitely.
They couldn't give it to Jokic a third time because nobody in history has ever done that.
Yeah, they have.
Give it to make history, nigga.
Larry Bird.
3 times?
3 times in a row. Larry Bird.
No.
Bro, I'm telling you.
You're a Boston man. That's not true.
Larry Bird won it 3 times in a row.
He did not,
But
bro.
the reason why they said they didn't want to give it to him is because he didn't win no chip yet. And they're like how it would have put him in a different level. And they're like, they don't want to put him there until he gets that chip. So don't be surprised if he gets MVP next year.
He probably will still. Do you think Denver's going to repeat?
I would hope so. I even think we're winning the chip this year.
Larry Bird, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, all 3 times in a row.
That's crazy.
Like, I didn't think we were winning a chip just because, like, I didn't believe in Jemel because in the regular season he was playing like he was playing okay, but not like the way he was in the playoffs.
Playoffs, baby, I told you.
Playoffs, he turned it on. I was like,
that's what I said. Just wait to the playoffs.
That game where they both drop a 30-point triple-double was nuts.
That was crazy.
It was nuts. I watched that game like, yo, how do you stop that?
You can't guard them both, bro.
Yeah, how do you stop that, bro?
You guard Jamal Murray and try to slow down Jokic.
Well, you got to put your best defender on Jamal. And what made it even worse for everyone in the league is that Michael Porter wasn't even playing like he was supposed to. So next year he's only going to get better. We just got to try to bring back Bruce Brown and hopefully, what's his name?
Bruce Brown was hooping in the playoffs.
And Christian Brown, hopefully he gets better. So,
you know,
Aaron Gordon. Yeah,
you guys think Damian Lillard's going to go to Miami?
Nah, he's not leaving.
Bro, I think he's going to Miami.
He's not.
I hear one saying yes, 2 no's.
He loves Portland too much, bro. The guy's he's too much of a rider. Pause. Like,
but he did say that he didn't want to get young guys. He wanted to play with veterans, and then they just drafted the young guys. So
there's no good options for them to make a trade.
I don't think he's leaving Portland, bro. He'd rather lose in Portland than leave and join a super team.
There's a lot of cryptic stuff that's happening. Like he went on IG Live last night, and he was bumping Will Smith Miami, and
maybe he's recruiting. Maybe he wants somebody from Miami to come over to his end. He's not leaving Portland.
I hope he leaves.
I've been wanting them to leave, bro. He's wasting his career, dog. There, bro. Nothing popping in Portland.
I understand why he wants to stay.
I understand too,
but it's just more of like, yo, you just got to go somewhere else, man, because you're only hurting the team and. Like you're only hurting yourself because you're gonna get mad every day every time you lose. Like
you can't keep dropping these numbers and then complain
and not making playoffs.
Yeah. No,
but it's just because people are saying he's trying to stay real to what he said when he's not trying to form a super team.
Yeah, shouldn't have said that shit.
Should have kept him out.
Yo, the man thought that they were gonna win, but he's not trying to hear it on Twitter saying, "Oh, you remember when you said this? You remember when you said that?"
If he leaves, the rhetoric's just gonna be honestly, people change. I feel like
at this point, if he leaves, man's just gonna be like, "All right, yeah."
Probably. Most people are gonna be like, finally.
Yeah.
But, there's gonna be that one reporter who's like,
remember when you said this?
No, because we've seen multiple.
What happened to when you said this on January 17, 2018?
Like that guy that called out Kyrie.
Yeah, man. He just gonna have to be like, hey, man, people grow.
But shout out to Denver Nuggets. I hope they can run it back. I put like $20 on them for next season. The odds are nice. So
did you?
Yeah, for next season, just
I would hope so. Like the West right now is starting to shake up. I still don't think that Bradley Beal trade does anything for me.
Phoenix not saying shit.
That Boston trade for Porzingis, I think they fucked up by trading with Marcus Smart.
I'm a KD fan, so that means I'm a Phoenix fan. So I hope shit works out, but I don't think it's gonna work out.
I feel you on that. That's how I was with Melo when he went to the Knicks. I wasn't a Knicks fan, but I was a Melo fan.
Bro, there's only one basketball, and there's 3 niggas that need the ball in their hands. Like, it's not gonna work.
And none of them, other than KD, can shoot threes that well.
Yeah.
Like, Booker shoots like 34%.
I feel like none of them can really work off the ball like KD and anyways.
Yeah.
Bradley Beal,
we'll see though. We'll see what happens.
It's gonna be fun to watch.
Yes,
for sure.
Washington messed up by giving Bradley Beal that supermax though.
Yeah, they gave him a supermax and then traded him.
Yeah, well, they're smart for trading him.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have given that supermax in the first place. I would have made that nigga walk. I'm like, you can walk.
I would have been a good GM and be like, yo, Bradley, we know who you are, man. You know you want to win. Go do your thing.
Facts. You gotta let him walk. You gotta let him walk because $250 million for 5 years.
That's a lot of money.
Yo, number one option
paid for a better team.
That's the nicest way to say we don't.
Or just be like, yo, we'll do a sign and trade for you.
Yeah, like I'll try to make it best for him
because they probably would have gotten a better deal, sign and trade.
Yeah,
because like Bradley
Supermax.
Because Bradley Beal's not a winner. Like the team they had last year wasn't that bad.
Man's gonna stay healthy.
he couldn't stay healthy.
Yeah.
Porzingis was healthy. Kuzma was healthy.
Yeah.
Monte Morris was healthy. It's just Bradley Beal couldn't stay healthy, and then he tried to make it seem like it's everyone else's fault.
Nah.
It's like, bro, you're not a number one guy.
It's just because he's been there for so long.
Yeah.
When he was younger, he was that guy though.
Yeah.
When it was him and John Wall,
That was a nasty thing.
that was a nice one.
John Wall, man.
Nah, John Wall's not. I don't even know what's going on with John Wall.
He's on Clippers. He's washed.
I think he's gonna come back.
He's washed.
No, he got traded back to the Rockets when he went to the Clippers. And then the Rockets said, yo, same thing as last year, yo, don't come. We'll keep paying you, though.
He's washed, yo. He's washed. They're done. They're done. So
how old is he?
He's probably like 31.
Bro. He's washed. He's done.
But his knees are
the
mushed,
same.
bro.
He's not
These
the
are definitely
same.
much. He's too fast and athletic, bro.
He's not the same player. Went to Clippers, thought it was gonna be something nice. No. Even Clippers, it said Paul George might be off.
I heard they're trying to break up that tandem.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. I would have done it last year.
It's not working. It's not working.
I definitely would have done that last year.
That's all
Paul
comes
George,
back.
Paul George is a loser, bro. Like from when Paul George said that first year they lost in the playoffs, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't know this was a all or nothing season. We still have a lot of time." I was like, "Oh, this nigga's a loser, bro." That mentality, I would have been pissed we lost. I would have been like, "Yeah, it was championship or bust."
This all comes back to Kawhi should just stay with the Raptors.
Facts.
Nah, I'm happy he didn't stay though, because we would have had those mosh up knees. I don't even try to do that.
We were working with it. We were working with it. It was
We're
fine.
literally working with it.
It was fine.
Bro, he want to chip off load management.
Like
Load management
bro,
didn't
he was
even
sitting out
exist
some
before
games
that.
We're still hooping without it.
Yeah, because Pascal, Larry, and these guys are starting to like they're doing their thing.
Like, I'm not a Toronto fan, but from like, how do you win the chip and not run it back? That's the only fucked up
And we
part.
would have won the next
We
year.
would have won the next year.
Yeah.
And
Bro,
if we didn't win, we would have made the finals.
him
Harry
and
would have stayed.
and Pascal, they said that them two, Kawhi and Pascal, had the most like 12 points as a duo ever.
Crazy.
Better than LeBron and Kyrie, better than Jordan and
bro.
Pippen.
Crazy.
And that was their first time in the playoffs balling together.
How do you hear all this shit?
And said,
See
I want to
all
go
the
home.
love?
Say I'm good.
And then, yeah, I'm out.
I'm going home.
Why?
And bro,
That's wild.
he didn't even go back to be a Laker. He went to the Clippers.
Yo.
We went to the
That's not
Clippers.
even Clippers. Not LA's team, bro.
Kawhi.
He
won his
had
own
his
team.
He fucked up.
Kawhi
He had the whole country in his hand, bro. He fucked
Kawhi
up.
might be the biggest sore winner ever. He's really that nigga that's like, yo, I what? I don't know.
No, job's done. Going home. He didn't rate you guys.
Going home.
He didn't rate you guys at the end of the day.
Oh, bro.
He didn't rate us, but you know,
definitely did not rate us.
It's light.
That's crazy.
It's
Showed him
honestly,
too much love. bro.
Alive?
these guys are- I'm not used to this.
He's like, you guys are
I'm
clingy,
outta
yo.
here.
He's like, you guys are that clingy girlfriend. Like, oh, chill, yo. I remember when the man came through, the helicopters following him around. I'm like, bro, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, that Kawhi,
What
that
are you guys
Kawhi
doing?
watch.
Oh, my
Kawhi
That
watch.
Kawhi
The
watch.
Kawhi
Some
cactus.
stories even.
I'm like, bro, you guys are
Some
doing
stories
too
have like, yo,
much.
Kawhi comes through, he's eating for free and shit.
Crazy.
Kawhi and dying.
Kawhi and
Kawhi and dying. He did not want that. He's like,
Bro,
I'm not trying to.
I know we got better food in LA. I know that
probably,
for sure.
Probably.
We me don't know
I
about
don't know,
that.
but I could,
Bro,
I could probably contest
yo,
that.
the stuff in LA, I guarantee it, their food do not hit like our food.
I don't even want that.
In Toronto, we
I don't
got,
think I could find a better Jamaican restaurant in LA than
That I
Jamaican,
can
Greek,
agree with. We don't
bro,
have that,
anything,
but-
because we have everything you want here.
Yeah, that's why it's better.
Mexican food. I think I could find better in LA.
Maybe,
But that's just
you
one
can find,
thing.
But you can
That's
find
just
something
one.
close to it here.
Yeah.
In the GTA, you can find something close.
I never like.
I don't know. I haven't been to LA. So.
You're too confident on this.
I'm confident, bro.
No,
Everyone that
You know
comes
what
to
I'm saying?
Toronto, one of the first things
Yeah,
they always bring up is food.
Everyone you know that comes from LA to Toronto.
No, anyone that comes to Toronto in general, they say one of the top 3 things they always mention is the food.
And then the woman after.
Yeah, no one talks about the food in LA.
What else do we have going on?
Well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what else we got going
It's
on.
food. It's where I hear from people that come out from outside of different places. It's food and women.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 things. They say that Toronto women are top notch, and that's facts.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they're always hiding. That's why. But they're inside. They're not outside like that.
Yeah, so I gotta go on Hinge, bro.
This guy's living his best life.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But that note, we might as well wrap it up so
Yes, sir.
so homeboy can get to his appointment on time.
Closing notes. Any closing notes?
Nah.
Closing notes.
Hey man, stay safe, man.
Yes, sir. Closing notes.
Closing notes here, you know, same thing every week. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys tune in every other Wednesday for the Mans of Mossin podcast. As Dream said, stay safe out there.
Long-winded, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, I gotta close it out. Remember, I'm not a guest. I'm a host.
You close it. You got it.
No. I'm just leaving my final notes. You know,
yeah, you got it.
Little footnote. But yeah, you know, make sure you guys stay safe out there. Summertime's here. Banda's coming up just now, so y'all better start getting your squats in for the women.
Yeah, man.
For the ManDem, get your lower back ready.
Myself in the mirror with my little hip movement. I'm like, yo, I gotta work on this. It's just looking weak. It's looking weak.
I can't even lie. I don't even lose it. I just have to warm up. That's it. Once I get warmed up, I'm like, I'm in there.
Maybe I wasn't warmed up, but like,
you weren't warmed up. You have to warm up a little bit.
I don't want to be in a situation where I gotta warm up, bro. I don't want to be in a situation when I gotta warm up. I always want to be ready. Still. You know what I'm saying?
When you got the drinks in you, everything's moving.
I always want to be ready. That's me. I always want to be ready. So
stay ready so you don't gotta get ready.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
What? Any last notes you want to do before you close it out?
No, that's about it. You already know what it is. The Mans of Mossin podcast. It's your boy.